It's been since mid-April that we last had a collection tour. So now, I think I owe you one. Welcome to Bricks and Toys. My name is Brandon, and on today's vlog video, we are doing a tour around the studio. Not only the studio, I'm going to take you in and out various bedrooms and rooms of our home, where we also keep some incredible Lego goodness. Somebody in the comments earlier in the month said, "Where's a collection tour?" And you know what? Thank you, because guess what? I don't know. So now we're here, now we're doing it. I went through all of my videos mid-February when I first started the channel. I gave you guys a tour video. Mid-April, 2 months into everything, I gave you a collection tour. But since then, we've had an incredible Star Wars haul in May. We've had really cool sets to make up the month of June. Not incredible, but they're cool. And now, here we are, already 1 week into July. And I've already built some really cool stuff in this first week of July. So now it's time to go around and take a look. And I want to start this video off with a quick thing, and then I'm going to remind you guys at the end of the video. As of right now, before we get into the tour, I want to tell you guys that Wednesday's vlog, we are going to be unboxing some new sets, as well as doing a little bit of a talk. So if there's any questions that you guys want to ask Bricks and Toys, drop them in the comments below. I would love to do some Q&A. I don't know if Q&A is something that we can do right now. Just barely pushing the 295 subscriber mark. But if any of you 295 subscribers are watching, and anybody new that is thinking about subscribing and watching, well, drop your comments below and subscribe. And on Wednesday's vlog video, I'll get to those questions. So without further ado, let's start the tour. So there is no better way to start this video than the Lego City. And I'm not going to start from the front, I'm going to start from the back. And today's collection tour is to show you my collection, but I want to show you primarily sets. And while we're back here, I am going to show you these incredible brickheads. I have the brickheads from the Disney set, Toy Story, the Wile E. Coyote, and Roadrunner, as well as Pluto and Wally and Chip and Dale. And I also have the Minions from 2019 in there as well. Okay, city stuff. Wanted to get that out of the way, everybody. Starting off, we do have the Lighthouse. This is a set that I did buy recently this year, and it's still for sale, everybody. So if you like the Lighthouse, there it is. It does have a full light element that does go around the room. It is super sweet. Going on to the next is we do have the Fishing Store. This is a 2017 set. These are retired, and not to mention, very expensive. So we're very careful with this one when integrating it into the city. Starting next is that plane with that car. That is the Indiana Jones fighter plane chase. Kind of snuck here into the city. Going up, we do have the Lego Ideas Treehouse. I do believe that this is retiring at the end of the year, and I did change the base of it to integrate it into the city. But I did do a mixture of fall and spring and summer with the leaves. So you really don't know what season it is. And what inspired me to do that is my first building of any kind I've ever done, the Lego A-frame cabin. It comes with the fall leaves and the spring leaves. So these two kind of work together. The A-frame cabin was one of my first building sets I've ever done, and that's what started this whole darn city. Coming down, we do have the Dilophosaurus ambush Jeep, and then over here we got the other parts to that set. Hiding out behind here, besides Pocahontas doing the hoochie dance with 2 bottles of liquor, we do have the Land Rover Classic Jeep parked behind the Cozy House Rebrickable. It's got those sweet wheels on it. Then there is the Cozy House Rebrickable, just featured on the channel a few days ago. Super happy with this. This took 2 Cozy Houses to make, and the model is by Rebrickable. Coming over next is the Noodle Shop. This takes 2 noodle shops, and this model was done by Brick Artisan. Coming down the beach, I'm not going to point out everything, but I do have some elements from the spring add-on packs, summer add-on packs, and the beach camper van mixed all in here. Coming around here to the back, we do have some nice minifigs having a picnic. Looks like they're having some pizza. We do have some recycling going on in the back. And then we have the Minecraft barn. Got a little farm action going on here. We do have the February or March GWP, the off-road ambulance. They're currently coming to the rescue of a bike accident. Coming on over, we do have the Medieval Blacksmith. Another LEGO Ideas set I believe is going to be retired this year. This is an incredible set. Coming over, another one that might be retired at the end of this year, the Fairgrounds Collection Haunted Mansion. This set is awesome. Then coming around, our first modular building, the 2020 bookstore. It looks like someone's currently moving in, but they're having a hard time. Their piano's on the ground, their things kicked out. Oh boy. Coming over, we do have our next, the 2019 Corner Garage. It does feature the tow truck. It does look like we have a hot rodder pulling out. I do believe that was a GWP car. If not, it was just a car you could buy for the city. I don't remember. I bought it retired and used. The bookstore, I believe, might be retired, but the Corner Garage definitely is. On the terms of retired, we got the 2009 Fire Brigade with the fire truck coming out of it. Coming around, we do have the city recycle truck and the police car, as well as the noodle shop ice cream cart, the guy with a hatchet. Looking up, we got 2016's Lego the Brick Bank, right next to 2021's police station. I do believe at the police station you can still get the Brick Bank is retired. Coming over, soon to be retired, is the 2017 Assembly Square. Love this set. And then kind of leaning to the left, we do have the Up House, soon to get a reworkable model in the next couple months. I have things ordered. We do have the Slushy Van, as well as a GWP Ideas vehicle. Coming over, we do have the 2022 Boutique Hotel. And it looks like we do have a taxi cab of them getting some luggage out of the trunk. Coming over, we do have 2013's Palace Cinema, recently featured last month on the channel, part of the 200 subscribers, as well as the Fire Brigade and the Brick Bank. All 200 subscribers, promotional sets I did for you guys. 2018's Downtown Diner. Coming over, we do have the Sanctum Sanctorum. The Palace Cinema and the Diner are both retired. Boutique Hotel is not, and neither is the Sanctum Sanctorum. Also not retired is the Jazz Club. That is new as well of 2023. And coming on over, we do have the brand new, still waiting to get all the fence pieces put in, the Sanderson Sisters Hocus Pocus Cottage. So there is that. City is about 5 IKEA Lindmont tables wide. It is incredible. And to finish this off, we do have the firefighter plane hanging above the city. So that wraps it up for the city. Now let's go on and do the shelves. So before I go into my walking tour, we're going to do a walking tour this time around. I want to get on my hands and knees and show you the stuff that I can't show you on a walking tour. Here we have my wife's Christmas village, well, wife and I's Christmas stuff, Christmas tree back there. This stuff's all hidden underneath behind the Lego City, so it's really hard to get to. We do have the NASCAR Technic, the Bugatti Bolide Technic, the McLaren Senna Technic, as well as the Jeep Technic. I do believe you could still buy all of these. I think the McLaren and the Jeep are about to be retired. And these are all part of the $50 sets. Going up, we do have the Ecto 1 from 2021. I think this one might be on its way out soon as well. And then we do have the new of 2023 Land Rover Defender, which is a really incredible set. We do have an AT-ST Hoth Edition back there, as well as an AT-AT Walker. Not the UCS version, but it's got good old Luke hanging down regardless. Coming down, we do have the Ferrari. I forgot the exact name of this one. This is one of the $200 Technic sets. I do believe it is about to be retired at the end of the year. And then we do have the new 2023 in May, the Peugeot Hypercar. So we have those. Then we have the new in March, Ford GT. And about to be retired, the incredibly somewhat hideous Dom's Charger. Coming up to some dioramas, we do have the Jurassic Park diorama. And then we do have the Death Star Duel diorama, or Emperor's Throne Room to be exact. Trash Compactor diorama. Dagobah. And the Trench Run. Coming down, we do have the speeder bike chase right there. Coming back over, shoved back here in a corner, we do have the Lego Ideas typewriter. And it does fully function besides actually typing, but it does have lots of function. Last year's Icons vehicle, the 69 Camaro, soon to be paired up with the Corvette coming out next month. Super excited about that. The soon to be retired Ford Mustang Lego Creator. Coming up, one of my favorites, Doc and Marty, the Time Machine. Still sells that one. And we have likely another soon to be retired Porsche 911. Then hiding out back here is the soon to be retired as well farm truck. Retired 2015 final duel on the Death Star set. Just did a review on this at the end of June. Coming down over here, my first Star Wars Lego anything set, the Kylo Ren Shuttle. One of the first projects I did on the channel was to restore it and bring back all the minifigs, as well as my second Lego set and Star Wars set, the Sith TIE Fighter. Also had to restore this when I restored this on the channel. Then coming around, we do have the Mos Eisley Cantina chilling out here on the entire shelf. And then we do have the Imperial Transport Shuttle, the Sith Bomber, or the TIE Bomber. Then we do have a TIE Fighter. I do believe the TIE Fighter might be going soon. The Transport Shuttle is definitely retired, and I think the Mos Eisley still has some life left. Also retired is the ITS Transport Shuttle. That was like my third Star Wars Lego set. And before we go into the walking tour, I want to show you my collection of minifigs, battle packs, miniatures, and brickheads, all Star Wars. Got Grogu, Lando, Luke. We got the microfighter of Luke and Boba Fett. Incredible collection of small shit here. Then tucked up here into the corner, we do have the N1 Starfighter from the Mandalorian. We do have the Pirate Snub Fighter, as well as the Fang Fighter, and as well as the new TIE Interceptor from the show. And then the build I did on my cruise, the AT-ST from the Mandalorian. And then we have the baby Razor Crest, not the UCS one. Then I want to show you up here a little bit close. We do have Groot with the cassette tape, Winnie the Pooh, Lego Idea Set. That one will be retired soon. I believe Groot still got some time. The brand new Disney Duos, that was yesterday's video. Then here is my Disney shelf. We got all 18 of the Disney foil pack figures. We do have the Disney Train little set for kids. We do have more of those Disney Duos. And then here's the villain set. And then we got a Disney Castle over here, which I guess I'm going to show now, but usually it's displayed inside of the house. We're currently filming tomorrow's video. At the time of filming this, we're going to build the new one, and the day after that, we're going to do the review. Then I did want to show you in on my UCS Millennium Falcon. This is my baby right here. I bought this with some college loan settlement money. Could not be any happier to have spent it on this. This is a good reminder and trophy to wake up every day and fight and believe in yourself. And then we have Yoda. Believe in yourself you must, is what he says. Then I want to get down here and show you my R2-D2, BB-8, and Grogu buildable models. Batman's cowl and the Batmobile from the 60s. All these sets are retired except for R2 and Grogu, and the Falcon I believe you can still buy. Finally, just all my Speed Champions. I'm not going to get into these. There's just so freaking many. And that does it for the handheld. Now, let's talk about the things on a walkabout that you did not see me talk about yet. So now we are going to do the walkabout talkabout of the video. And that means I got my special assistant, Mrs. Bricks and Toys, behind the camera. So now I could talk with my hands and show you some things around the studio that I'm going to get on my hands and knees for. So starting off, I want to start off with going on with our collection. We do have Ninjago. Now this is one of the newer sets of 2023. It came out last month in June. I thought that that might be a big ticket video on my channel, but it was not. And neither was the set below it, which is the Pac-Man Arcade, which also came out in the same month. And I thought that that might be an actual good set that everybody wants to watch reviewed. But like with the Ninjago, neither are good. But as you can see, I still love to sit here and do this like I did in my initial review video about a week ago. It's just so much fun. That's always a blast. Then continuing on, we do have the X-Wing. That's the UCS version that came out on May 4th. Love that set. That thing is incredible. And then going on with the shelf over here, we do have the retired Imperial Probe Droid, the GWP of May, which was the Death Star, and then we do have the Imperial Executor, which was another new set in May. And then behind it, we do have Tales of the Space Age Lego Ideas. Then hiding up here, we do have the Lego Advanced Models camper van that I'm procrastinating on making. And then going over to our collection over here, we do have the homemade Sith TIE Fighter that's now a Jedi TIE Fighter, or Force-sensitive TIE Fighter, however you want to put it. Then we do have my first Lego store purchase I ever made. Not my first Lego set, but my first Lego store purchase, which is Luke's X-Wing. Going over the first build I ever did on the YouTube channel, which is the Land Speeder. Love this build. Then going down to some sets that looks like they're going to be retired at the end of the year. We do have Obi-Wan Kenobi's Starfighter, then a Republic fighter tank. I do believe that this set may be special due to the Mace Windu. I believe this minifig might be worth something in a few years. Then going down to another Republic fighter set that I had to get, it was the Walker. This thing is really cool, and I'm happy to have it, and it's got a great range of minifigs. Then going on to the cabinet, we have my collection of helmets, and we do have every helmet in the collection, including Leia's helmet, which is new of this year, the Bush, Captain Rex, Commander Cody, all of this year's helmets. We have Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, the TIE Bomber, which is the most expensive out of all of these, Stormtrooper, Scout Trooper, then we have the Mandalorian, Boba Fett, and the least desired Dark Trooper helmets. So I think I covered everything. It is really tight in here. I did forget to mention the upscaled minifig, which is always a cool one. I like to see more of these come through the pipeline of different themes. I know I did miss the Harry Potter ones that they did do. So I'm looking around here. I showed you the Disney shelf, took you all through the Star Wars, took you all through the Technic, took you through all the creator cars, Ninjago, Pac-Man, took you through the city. So with that, let's follow me into the house and let's talk about what we have throughout the house. And the house has so much more cool stuff. So let's go ahead and go. Okay guys, we're going in. Let's see what we have. So let's go ahead. Let's start in my room where my wife and I share a collection of Lego. I don't know how Duck Brick does this, walking backwards, but I'm already walking into things. I want to start off with the bonsai tree. That's one of my wife's. The first floral Lego I ever bought my wife is the orchids. So we keep those in here. A fun idea that we had would be to make our own flower bouquet. That's basically every single flower you can in one pot. Then around the pot you can see other Easter themed sets. The Red Panda, which is part of the Tiger 3-in-1 set. My wife did do the floral heart that is on the wall, which is really cool. Then coming over, we do have the Birds of Paradise, or Bird of Paradise, with some minifigs that remind my wife of her. And there's an Easter set and Stitch hiding in there too somewhere. Last but not least, we do have the Vincent van Gogh Starry Night. My wife really needs the dust. But that is always a beautiful one to look at. So now, I think that wraps it up for this room. Currently, my dresser is a mess. You can show it. Because I am doing Lego sorting. So I'll talk more about this probably on Wednesday's video, if I have it done. Okay, so now going into the next room, which is in the main hall. We do have gremlins on the loose, so excuse my children. Starting up here with the cabinet is the kids' corner. We have the Enchanted Treehouse, the Magical House, the Little Mermaid clamshell. I think it's called the Royal Clamshell. Then we have the Frozen Castle. Then continuing over, we do have the set of Dubai with the set of London and the Big Ben, which I also have another one of these Big Bens in my own collection. Going down, we do have Paris, and then we do have Las Vegas, and a collection of Lego that looks like my mom put up here because the cat stole it from my daughter's room. I did not know that was there till now. And then we do have the Lincoln Memorial, Empire State Building, Idiot Cat, and then we have Singapore, the Seattle Space Needle, New York Skyline, San Francisco Skyline, Flatiron Building, the White House, which Clinton did his shenanigans with Monica Lewinsky in, and the Statue of Liberty. Then coming down into the hall here, we have the Great Wave, which was a video I did on my cruise vacation series. So there's still more to show you guys. As you can see, we have a lot of Lego. We're kind of like Ed Sheeran with a Lego house. Now we're into our kitchen area, and we can see, so this is the Louvre, the birdhouse, which we just got another one of, as we're going to do the beehive version of this. We have the Trevi Fountain going up. We have the succulents. And then we have the exotic bird, waiting to get the pink one of that when it comes out. And then we do have the promo, which is the potted plant, or whatever the heck it was called. So now, keep on coming. We now have the Harry Potter display. We do have the professors of Hogwarts mixed in with the kids of Hogwarts brickheads. We do have Diagon Alley. We do have the GWP that's now gone, which is the Monster Book of Monsters. We do have the Hogwarts Icons Collector's Edition. And we do have the Hogwarts Express. This is a really busy area, but it's super awesome. And then, keep on coming. We're going to come this way into my mom's room. So what, now we're on the third or fourth room of the house. I want to start off with the Taj Mahal. And over here, we do have the Great Pyramid of Giza, as well as one of the estranged Disney duos. Like I said in yesterday's video, my mom is going to take that for herself. So now, let's go ahead, let's get out of this room. Again, excuse kids, TVs, anything. It is a busy house. Coming over here, we have my Atari with all of the side figures and structures. And then we have my wife's tiger that has a broken leg. And it does feature the butthole. I'm going to have to fix that tiger. Do we have anything else in here? Disney Castle's outside. Oh, shit. So, as I was wondering, do we have any more to show you? And my dumb butt forgot to look up. So, come on up, take a look. We do have the Mickey and Minnie Mouse and the wonderful Titanic. I don't know how I forgot that was up there. So with that, let's go back into the garage. I'm currently upgrading my computer because my computer decided to fry a motherboard while making these videos for you all. Doing YouTube is not without its issues. So now we come back into the studio where we are going to basically wrap up this video behind the city. So I don't want to talk much more because this probably has gone on for about 20 to 25 minutes, I'm going to guess. We have a huge collection between myself, my wife, my kids, and my mother. We love Lego, we are very passionate about it, and we're all in it together, as you can see from this video. So, the last thing I want to say is, remember, if you have any questions, drop them down below, because on Wednesday's vlog, I want to answer any questions that you may have for me. And with that, hopefully you guys liked the video, and if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you guys all have a good one.